What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Today's going to be a little different than what we're normally doing. We're down in downtown Buffalo, New York, going to the Buffalo Auto Show. Check out some of the newer vehicles that are hitting the market today, and going to give you guys an inside look at what I feel are the top 10 best cars you can get your hands on in 2020. So definitely stay tuned. I'm out here with Jeff, got my man Vince. We're going to roll in there and get started, and we'll catch you guys inside. Now, our top 10 doesn't have to be specific. It's not just cars. It could be cars, trucks, SUVs. We're just looking for the top 10 baddest cars you can buy in 2020. So we're gonna walk around, kind of check some stuff out. We'll show you some stuff along the way, and you know, kind of reel up what we're gonna pick as our top 10 and go from there. We've already seen some pretty gnarly stuff. There's some SUVs that are bad, awesome. Dude, they're real bad. There's a Range Rover I want to show you guys that's probably gonna make it in the top 10. It's pretty nasty, but we're strolling around right now checking out the different things. We got some nice trucks. We're over at the Ford booth right now, kind of walking around, but stay tuned, join the ride, and we'll show you around the show a little bit and gather up our top 10 for you guys. All right, up first in no particular order is the 2020 Supra. Obviously super hot car right now, and you know, continuing the legacy of the Supra as well. You good? And just an ultra sleek car that is making waves in the car community right now, especially with the simple power adder mods and stuff that people are doing. These things are picking up insane amount of horsepower just with minor bolt-ons. So definitely really sweet. We're gonna get a good look at it inside here in a second, but I just love all the body lines and, you know, cutouts in the bumper and stuff. It's just super sleek. The wheels are awesome. I haven't actually seen one of these in person yet, just because so many people have had videos of them online. Kind of got an idea what it was, but definitely really nice. So they start off at 49. Definitely can option them out just like every other car. This model right here is at 56.6 and looking really good. Interior looks super sleek. This one has like a black interior on it. All right, first impression. I'm really big. And first impression, it seats kind of bolster you pretty well. Super nice interior. I love like the inlays they have laid in. You feel super closed in and tight, which is the exact feel you want when you're in a sports car. Very small cabin. I'm 6'2", and my head's to the roof. It does have electric seats, but I think we're fully bottomed out. But super nice, great feel. Everything feels nice and tight, so that's pretty cool. Definitely something I would like to own. Just giving you guys an inside look. All right, let's move on to our next one. All right, coming in on another top 10, number 2 is the GMC AT4 HD. This thing is a brute, and they just crushed it with the styling. It's absolutely nuts. The white and black just goes so good together. This truck is massive in person. Vince, stand next to the wheel just for comparison. I mean, Vince is, you know, 48 inches tall, and this is the edge of the wheel well. So you had basically a 48-inch wheel well area before the even panel of the truck starts. Interiors are insane, super nice, and just the white on black looks so good. The front is so mean looking. So nice. And Jeff is actually getting one of these in the coming days. Not the diesel. He's getting the gas motor, but it's still going to be the AT4. Same color scheme, I think, right?
Same exact.
We keep seeing black and going back and forth.
Yeah.
But the way the white and black looks on these GMCs is ridiculous.
Pulls the red out real nice.
It does, dude, and it just pulls the whole truck together as a whole. Like, they did it so well. Just a little black, even the lights on the roof, like, blacked out. It looks so good. Definitely one of my favorite trucks. Super awesome. Definitely loving the inserted seats, like the brown insert with the stitching. Looks super good. Dash is super nice. In the AT4 you get all the suspension, wheels, tires, the running boards. Looks super awesome. They have that crazy tailgate. You're actually getting the tailgate that has the
Kicker system in it.
The kicker system down, so they all flip down and it folds out, and there's an actual kicker stereo system that goes in there. It's pretty trick. So definitely looking forward to you having that. That'd be awesome. All right, coming in for another one is the very hyped 2020 GT500, looking sinister in the booth over here at Ford. Amazing. That red is actually really nice. I've never seen this red in person. Looks super good. Now there's options too for like the carbon wheels and everything. I don't know if that has this on it. Doesn't look like it. This thing is nasty in person. That rear spoiler is sick. Interior is super nice. Man. Look at that. Wow.
I hope that alarm go off. He's just hired.
Most of them, honestly, Rose.
Definitely liking the new Tundra too. My brother actually just got one with the TRD and the off-road package. The TRD and the SR5 as well, with the blackout. Looks super good. This is one of my favorites. I've actually thought about getting one of these, and they start off at a simple $33,000, which is crazy. Crazy. And on the blackout package, they have all the little emblems are all blacked out. Super nice. And what's sweet about this truck that stands out to me is the room inside and this drop down rear glass. I mean, the rear glass just actually slides down, but inside, look at the back, huge. There's so much leg room. It's crazy. Sunroof, really slick. Everything's just big about this truck, and it's super comfortable. So definitely one of my favorites. If I were to do it though, it would be in the blackout package, like the Tundra right here. The inlays are all black. Super nice. I'll have to show you guys a picture or something like that of my brother's truck. Maybe I'll pop it in right here in this video, so you guys can see, but it looks super slick with it all done up. So definitely one of my top 10. Okay, now this may seem pretty skeptical, but this is making it onto the top 10 because, dude, it's a Camry, but it's got this TRD package on it. This car would be the best daily driver. Like, come on. It's got the TRD package, all the, like, their kind of body kit, lip kit area. They got the TRD wheels on it. Interior sick. This thing starts at 24, and this package, as you see it, is $32,000. And this car is sick. I mean, dude, look at the interior on this thing. It's so nice. Black leather with the inserts, all black and red. Everything looks super awesome. The console area is kind of faced towards the driver, kind of like cockpit feel. Super nice. They got the back seats, are a lot of room. Red seat belts, super sporty. I can't believe that this is a Camry of all things. I mean, look at this arrow on the back. It's so sick. So awesome. Definitely a good buy for someone that's looking for like a daily commuter with the sporty look. Super awesome. $32,000. That's like hard to believe that thing's 32 grand. Looks so good. All right, guys, so due to the sake of time and the amount of people showing up at the auto show, I just wanted to dub over my voice over the next few cars and just kind of display them in the raw to show you the different vehicles that were on the top 10. Obviously, here we have the 2020 Corvette mid-engine, looking absolutely insane. I mean, this is just the base model, and it looks so good. You can only add from here and make the car look and appear the way you want to, but looking very awesome. It's so cool to see it in person and just take it all in. So let you guys enjoy that for a little bit. All right, up next we have the BMW M8. Looking sick in this crazy blue lit room. Kind of upset that they had it all dark. I wish I could have had the light on in there to see more of it, but looking super awesome in this like cool presentive room. Definitely something I would love to drive one day just to test out and just see how that car feels. But the styling of this car is very, very sporty but yet sophisticated. It's just a very well-rounded sports car with that luxury touch to it. Moving on to the next, Lincoln Navigator. And I will tell you, as expensive as this truck is about the most that you'll get for the amount of money that it is. This thing has every single amenity that you could ever want in a truck of this caliber. Just take a look at all the detail work just in the door right there. I mean, come on. The seats, I've never seen anything like it. They're just basically like a two-staged seat with the padding kind of popping out. The dash is very up to date with tech and all of the creature comforts, if you will. The back seats with this LCD screens and all the rear center console controls. Absolutely awesome. Probably one of my favorite of the auto show is this insane blue Range Rover. I've never seen a blue this cool on a car or SUV of any sort. Inside is very simple, sleek, and very contrasted of the sport slash luxury. Very, very cool.
So simple. This is genius.
Dash is all screens. We couldn't get it to light up. There was no power to the car because I would have loved to show you guys that. Huge sunroof throughout the whole car. But I mean, come on, look at this blue. It looks so good. And the wheels, I think they were 22-inch wheels, all the black accents. Super awesome, supercharged. I'd love to be rolling around in that. $102,000 was the spec. Moving on, we got the all-new Porsche all-electric four-door. This thing is looking awesome. Really would love to feel acceleration. I've never been in really like an electric car that has all that torque. I know people talk about it all the time, but just an awesome car. So cool to look at and just see where the future is headed. This one has a sticker of, I believe, around $165,000.
Think about it. I don't know. It's a person that's at this auto show that will own this car for 20 years. Think about it. How long do we keep our cars now? 4 or 6 years, right?
20. Oh, no kidding. I got an 04 Mod 1.
I've got it tuned to about 500. That's a pro tree heads up. It's gonna be really cool. But I've got
all right, so we just left out the auto show and it was pretty sick. It's pretty sweet to see how the manufacturers are similar in a lot of ways, and also different at the same time. And when I say that, I mean, like, we were discussing how every company has like their black on white package, where it's just like a white car truck with a lot of black accents, and it's cool to see how they all kind of mingle it together and make it part of their own.
They know what everybody wants, and they all put their own little touch on it.
Exactly, yeah. So it's pretty sweet. And the top 10 that I gave you are not necessarily, you know, something that I want and or may you want, but it's definitely cool in the aspect of, you know, what's trending now and what's overlooked in a lot of companies for style. So I think it's just the dynamic of seeing all the different makes and models in one place.
Right.
to be able to kind of compare and contrast on how exactly. And a lot of cars,
yeah, and duplicate and then branch off their own ways too. So
yeah, and it's cool to see, like, okay, you see a lot of cars on the internet or whatever, and you're like, wow, that's really sweet. But you see it in person and get to feel and touch on it.
Exactly.
There's a lot of cars that I'm very shocked felt very cheap.
Yes.
Very cheaply made. There were some brands that I'm not going to point out that I pulled on the handle, and that's a big thing for me. When I pull on the handle of a car and open the door, that first feel of what that door feels like and just the craftsmanship of how solid everything feels is a big thing to me. That kind of gives it kind of sets a tone for how the car is gonna feel to me. So
it's like when a car that sounds like a Jamry feels real solid, and a car that sounds like a PM Rubber U is real jammy and loose. It's just something's not right.
Yeah, very well said. But kind of gives you an idea of what's out there today. A lot of hot cars that I showed you that are, you know, very talked about right now, and some that aren't. And we had a mix of car and truck, and we're gonna cross the street right now and try not to get hit. We're crossing, but very cool nonetheless. It's cool to see all of them in one spot and kind of gauge what's really that good and what's not. And there's also a lot of cars that we didn't show that could have made it on a list, but there's really just a lot, like that Jaguar SUV. It was like the F-Pace or something. That's super awesome. A lot of Audi and other SUVs that had just really stepped up and kind of surprised me, to be honest. But kind of a different style video for you guys, a little vlog action, a little kind of cinematic shots of cars, just having fun with it out here in freezing Buffalo. It's like under 20 degrees right now, and you can see it coming out of my mouth. So pretty good nonetheless, considering the circumstances. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned because we have a massive update on the RX-8 coming in a couple days, and you guys are not going to want to miss it. Speed 6 is going to be getting fixed, and we'll be back on the road. Damspeed 3 is getting a huge change up. Lots of stuff happening on the channel. Stay tuned, but until next time, we'll see you later. Peace.